I 10, yeah, that's my feel. Talk, tick, talk like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I girl, move your waist and wine like this. She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face top valid and she got nice lips. Innocent, I know that's my top. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my tick, talk like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I girl, move your.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
And it's the Knicks to start out. Inside. Here's Robinson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
Man, that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now here's Towns. Over Cunningham. The shot by Towns, no good. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. It sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
You rarely, actually never see Robinson take a jumper. Mitchell wants to get that ball near the bucket.
And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Harris. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Williams with the screen. And here's Brown for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
And here's Brunson. Pulls up at the elbow. And they pick up 2.
When Brunson is working in that mid-range area, you can pretty much mark it up, count him.
Here's Cunningham. And he buries his first look.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Out to Bridges. Screen by Robinson. Now here's Brunson. The 3. Cunningham with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Cunningham has to continue to improve his three-point shot. It's very important for his development.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got his second bucket on the night.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. And there's a 3-second violation. Pistons trail by 3. Now Pritchard to the inside. Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
That's a great pick and roll. Smith ending up with the hoop.
Brunson on the drive. Up and in on the layup. Brunson's got 6 points. And here's Detroit. Left side Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. Back to Pritchard. To the left wing. Fires from deep. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. New York leading by 3. Outside Hart. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 3-pointer, Bridges. The Pistons clear it. To the paint. Left side Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. To the middle. Here's Stewart. That one no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. New York out in front. Up 3.
7.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants icing. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And the technical free throw is good. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload and relocate and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Picked by Stewart. Pass to Smith. It's tipped. It's stolen by Hart. Now Payton. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. McBride can't get it to go. Pistons trail up by 4. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Walsh. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Payton. He's scoreless. Now Yabusele. And stolen by Stewart. Smith no good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to McBride. Screen by Hart. Takes the 3. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. Pistons trail up by 4. For 3, here's Harris. The rebound by Yabusele. And here are the Knicks now. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special. Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Robinson. Towns for 3. New York again can't hit. The Pistons trailing. Here's Stewart. Count it.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
On the take, Brunson. Three-pointer. The shot by Towns, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And it's Cunningham missing. And here are the Knicks now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Cunningham, confident in his range.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
1:02 left in the second. And it's Brunson missing.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Cunningham outside. Stolen by Anunoby. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Brunson with the bucket.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Kick out to Brown. Back to Cunningham. Horford outside. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with the 3. And the Knicks with the possession here. Towns outside. Back to Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, a silky three-pointer from Towns.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Here's Brown. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. New York out in front, leading by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Patrick Williams.
When Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense, good things happen for this team.
Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I'd take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
Back to Brunson. There's the triple. The rebound by Detroit. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Here's Brown. Oh, Jaylen Brown! A strong finish.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Cunningham. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Fires the 3. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Brown. Jaylen Brown gets it to fall.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. Towns on a screen. With the 10-footer, Williams grabs the board.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Outside, Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Towns outside, fires for 3. And again, the Knicks missing. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. They lead by 1. Off target from three-point range. Towns with the ball. Picked up by James. And Anunoby for 3. The rebound by Detroit.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Outside Anunoby. Here's the 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And the Knicks lead by 2.
It's obvious Anunoby has put a ton of work into his game. Now that catch and shoot, Jay, is a real weapon.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And the jam by Brown.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
And Brunson, here we go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max card.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
Here's Towns. New York, again, can't hit.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. The rebound by Bridges.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Double team on Towns. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. From deep. And it's Harris with the rebound. Pritchard surviving the D. Launches a 3. The third quarter comes to a close. Detroit on top, leading by 5. And we're coming back in.
The Pistons, 30.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. McBride with it. Shoots over Pritchard. A nice shot by McBride. Detroit leading by 3. Here's Walsh. Soft touch off the glass.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Yabusele hits a three-pointer. Yabusele's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Klintman. And it's New York with a rebound. Yabusele right side. The ball's knocked loose. Pritchard with a steal. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Hart. Yabusele outside. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Harris. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like the competitive juice of Gary Harris. He wants to win every game, and he plays for his team at a high level.
At the line.
And Harris drops them both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And Brunson, here we go. Pass to Towns. Looking to end this cold spell. And the 10-footer finds the target.
I tell you, I mean, the confidence of Towns when he's facing up, really relaxed and comfortable to let it go without hesitation.
Outside Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
And after being stone cold from the floor in the first half, they've rediscovered their touch.
Exactly. I mean, finding their stride offensively, and they're on top on the scoreboard, and things are looking pretty good for them right now.
Anunoby fires. It's good from beyond the arc.
Nice job of setting himself up for that shot right there. Anunoby knocking down the three.
Now Smith. Pritchard outside. 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Here's Towns. Now Brunson. Ooh, he can't tie it up. That one's no good. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Horford gets it done inside.
Leave it to the veteran, Al Horford, to come up big. That could be a huge play in this game.
Towns outside. Outside Anunoby. Towns up top. Shoots it up. Cunningham there for the rebound.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Knicks trail by 4. Bridges! Towns. Easy work inside for Towns.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's the pass to Brown. Outside Cunningham. Shoots a three. Oh, no good.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Towns. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
And here's Cunningham. Horford in the corner. It's stolen by Hart. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here.
In the NBA, let's get loud.
Brunson. He takes it in. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. Now Towns to take the lead. Outside Brunson. And he sinks the jumper.
He can do that. Brunson, one of the premier marksmen in the association.
Here's the pass to Williams. It's stolen by Hart. And now the Knicks on the break.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Counted!
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Brunson on the drive. Brunson steams his way inside.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Brown outside. Cunningham looking around. Warford in the corner. Pocket 6. Here's James. He shoots. Oh, he gets it off before the buzzer. What a shot.
That was a prayer. All love getting that one to go.
Towns on a screen. And Brunson, here we go. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Just get the ball to Brunson. He is used to the bright lights and relishes producing when they're on.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Outside, Brown. Puts up the tray. Hart with a rebound.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Now Bridges. Towns on a screen. Now Hart. Just 5 to shoot. From 18 feet. No good.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Bridges with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Outside Hart. Now Towns. Banks it home. Big shot.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Cunningham. Oh, off target from downtown. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Buries it from outside.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
So New York wins it. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did.